Oh well, it's been the longest 24 hours since I was born, I think. Yeah. But I had some good stuff going on earlier. And this is going to Alexander the Great. And of course, Herodotus, Thucydides, yeah. But the thing about it was interesting, and I took lots of notes too. Going on right here. But several interesting points was not only within the pages, but on the inside, like stuff. And within the pages. Anyway, notes on that. But I got sidetracked. There's important stuff come up, and it was really it was crazy. It was crazy. But everybody's got to sleep a little bit, rest, take a day at a time, figure it out, one day at a time. No matter who we are. And sometimes a minute at a time. But with Dan, oh. And wait. It's it's the Alexander the Great. But I think the one I liked was the maps. Anyway. But some important stuff come up, so I'll be saying good thoughts for people who need good thoughts. And bad thoughts for people who need bad thoughts. And I went through another $200 or so. Got some specials, varieties. I need to sort and stuff, which is interesting. A lot of those are interesting. I want to pull those out. I might do that later. And then some of those are weeds. So I'm going to go ahead and add them to these, unless it's a significant date, and change the number. So it won't be, let's see, it will not be 163 anymore. It will be something else. When I add it, when I do that. And this is good. Went through just a few. Look for varieties. It is so hard. Now I have went through officially. It's $400. $400. And out of the quarters and nickels and dimes, there has only been one of the quarters that was minted in the West Point location. That wasn't entirely all. Some of those were pennies out of that amount. But what's neat is out of that bag there is 84 in copper pennies and 84 in copper pennies. And 84 copper pennies. I wanted to pull out varieties, and and then at the end, I was thinking, I'm going to pull out some 76s, even though they're not like a significant date, and they're not even wheats, but just to come up with a few like anniversary dates with the just to add to the bicentennial quarters. I threw the quarters at bicentennials aside. Silver is a separate thing, and it did come out with the modern. There's a smaller Alfredo of modern pennies, meaning 85 and upwards. I only pulled out a handful of varieties. I like the variety Lincoln Cents and a few. I pulled out a variety nickel. There's a few wars, and there was a few right around the wars that I just like for the dates. And there's another about modern. So, but the West Point quarter mint is very interesting if you find it. I got a specimen. I want all of them though. I ain't gonna pull that out. But I like going through bags. I need to throw out the specials, but I can't because I have to turn the camera around and face it down for you to show them. But there's I do enjoy them. And then when I pull them out, I'm going to divide them up because I got this little variety boxes I like. And these are just the toy coins I like. And yeah, everybody that needs a good word needs a good word. Little box. I want to pull them out anyway, but the bicentennial is kind of neat, whether they're silver or not. Pikes. Oh, what can I pull out just for the record? I set it aside because I like it. I always set these aside because they're so fun to look at. Oh, probably can't see it. 1 cent. Anyway. Indian princess. Relics. Yeah. It's funny, I was joking to my baby. About an hour ago, she's in there, maybe listening to me. And I said my experience for the last 24 hours is the closest thing I ever had in a long time to making me shave, cut my hair in a fucking mohawk, and storming Dixie, yeah. She said, yeah, shave your beard, baby. I said, I don't think so. There'll be three earthquakes. People need some. Some people don't need some. Yeah. And you know what? I've been holding this 5 hours. Because I know once I start drinking this cheap beer, I just went on. I was running errands trying to keep my mind on everything else. But I'll give it one more night. I'll give it one more night. And then I'll have to think about it. Because everybody's got to rest. It's getting late. See, you better take care of shit. You know who you are. Because if you need to take care of shit. And if you don't need to take care of any shit, then don't need to take care of shit. But if you're causing shit, it all come out on wash day. Man, I want to throw them coins out so bad. There's a couple. Oh, there it is. I don't. And then, I need a foreign section. You need a foreign section. And then you need to break things up into, like, different categories. And there's all different categories of stuff. This is something I want to do. Since we're doing a live chat, whether you like it or not, I'm doing it because whatever, and keep my mind off doing whatever, is the whole photo album idea. And I haven't done it yet, but I want to walk through a small transition of a currency. Here's some I haven't put up yet. These are special stuff, so I better wait about that. And we're doing silver notes, so we're going to that. Well, the thing is the transition between how just a currency was written and what was said on it, and different varieties of dates, and actually what it actually said, and a transition of the print and the types. And like this has got some wording up here. It's got 3 lines or something, looks like. This one's got a wording down here. It's got like 3 lines or something. The $20 bills. And this one's got not as much wording. Don't look like it's $100 bill, yeah. Then this one right here is a $20 bill. This looks wider, more words or something. The way it's written. This one's a little bit different. But then it went, and then it changed varieties. And see, here's another page of those 3 prints. It says it's written. There's a $10 bill on that page. There's a few more 20s with that long writing. But I want to kind of put just a few on like 1 page or something. That way it's kind of easier to see it note for note. And it's the same way with the ones. So. I mean, and they actually said up here, gold. Pay on the order gold certificates, and they said silver, and they had different colored seals. You know, and it actually said the word silver and the words gold, and the 20s, and it was very interesting. But and how it, and then, well, that's where I was at with 100. So I already seen that one. It's got 3 words. It's got one, two, three, 4 lines. 4 lines. And then it went to 3 lines over there where it says this payable for all debts. It was 4 lines written. And then it was 3 lines written. And the 50s will be the way. And I got a page of, but I don't want to put them in order. But then it went to 2 lines, yeah. The regular 2 lines written. Payable, like 2 lines, 2 lines. And then shortly after it went to a big face bill, a little bit different. It was a big face, kind of a big face bill, but they were different. There are differences than what's going on today. You may say, hey, that's a bill. No. And here's say 20. You may say, hey, that's a $20 bill. It's a big face bill. No. Look at the 20s. They're different. There's the 50 too. With the 2 lines up there. Alright, but then there's a 20 right here. So it went from 4 lines to 3 lines to 2 lines to now. Well, it's not even now. See, this is an early 2. This is a transition, if you notice. This is a light print, dark print, dark print. I need to grab yours today. I'm going to grab one today. So you got light, light, dark. Light, 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 dark. If you look on these, there's no little eagle. There's none of this little eagle stuff and stuff going on. Let's flip over. This is interesting. On these has got these little eagle implants. Eagles. And the 20s over here, and it's light up here, light colored, and light colored, and light colored. It's got this eagle, and then back behind it, it's got a blueprint, a little bit of shading. It's got this USA 3D light thing going on. It's got a little eagle shield. But then over here, see, I gotta get on, because I got the 1s, and the 5s, and the 100s, whatever, they're all in different. And then in the back of the picture, I like these 2. You know what these are, right? These are occurrence. That's a stamp. Anyway, hey, that dog's in there barking. Anyway, so you got the 20s with the eagles. And then you got the small face 20s. You got big face 100s. But they ain't got no eagles on them either. Right here, see? And then these 20s over here. Big face. they look current, right? But they don't have the eagles or that imprint or that 3D USA, all this stuff, or this eagle over here. And the dates, as far as the CD, there are. I will get into the varieties at another time if there are people interested in that stuff, and even signatures with certain signatures, because the varieties of mule prints and all the different size of this and that and Y's on the and the stars and the different, there's all varieties of stuff, but this is. Well, so you have a $20 bill, 4 lines on the top is redeemable. Then it says 3 lines up at the top. Then it says 2 lines. This legal tender. And you can fold it, make it sound funny stuff. And then, yeah, I probably did that with my butter rolls at Lodge and all that stuff. This is my new shirt from Cherokee Eclipse. I ought to put it at the beginning of this video. Yeah, I've been fighting terrorists since 1492, motherfuckers. And it's great. I'm going to put it at the beginning. I'll put the Eclipse video, or Eclipse hashtag, or whatever you call that, at the beginning of it, yeah. But the 20s, it's great, it's cool. We could just, that's for instance. The 20, oh, and I got to put these up too, because the silvers are really neat too, the way they're worded, and the money on the way it's written and the different decorations when it gets back past this modern stuff. I'm only pointing out modern stuff. When I get to the other, it's going to be more interesting. It's kind of like the Indian heads. I just showed you in the coin. The 4 transitions, but only I can fit 4 on a page if I do one thing, and then I can do maybe modern. So maybe it's going to take up more unless I have a bigger notebook. I will have to buy that on Amazon or something. I don't know. But so I've got a 4-line 20 when it's modern money. This was redeemable, and then it says a 3-line. This is redeemable. Then it goes down to a 2-line. This is redeemable, yada, yada, yada. And there's small faces. Then it goes to this big face bill. And I did not read, I'll go back again, I could be mistaken. But I don't remember seeing a big face bill. I have to go back right now and say, does it say this note is payable, redeemable, yada, 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 yada. Because when I get back to the big face, there's more small face. No, it don't. It says, oh, no, it does. This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. But instead of up at the top, kind of left up here, it's at the bottom left on this one. And then, and that's on actual modern one, is what it says. When I go back one page to the other one, it says, at the bottom without the seal, but it does says this note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. So it says it. From 98, 2000, and to 2003, 2007. So but it switched to 2 bills, and it went to this different print inside. It's like different textures of print, but it's all interesting just to look at. So 4, 3, 2, big face is 4, and then we have our modern, which is the 5th time, just on the modern. Second, at least second on the big face. And there might even be a variety in there that I don't know. I don't know. Once I was young, yesterday planned that's with Jim and Pine, kiss some other dance. Once I was never naive. I thought I had a dream to imaginary